Bull or bear for tomorrow? New York Open. The Climax Open. Let's see here. Jeez. Good spin tonight. Didn't fall off the table. And now it's behind the computer. Hang on a second here. It's a bull. Good evening. Hey, what's up? This is Brian Kuzmar with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals and ConciergeBullion.com in beautiful Lauderdale by the Sea. Of course, got the live deer field camera up. And I like this new view. They just put a brand new camera in here. I'm waiting for those when the water quality kind of gets a little bit better and the clarity gets a little bit better, because what an awesome view. Someone was just saying they saw a hammerhead shark go by here just recently. And anyways, not here to talk about fish cams, although if you ever just want a relaxing view, just go to, what the heck is it, Deerfield Beach Live Underwater Cam there. It's a great way to start your morning on your big screen TV with a cup of coffee, looking at all these wonderful fish. Well, fish and water, right? Fish, what do they do it? Fish do everything in water, actually. They fornicate in it, they drink it, they eat in it, everything. Boy, it's kind of like, well, I guess we do the same thing with oxygen, right? Well, I don't know. Seems a little different to me. Water everywhere, and all the boards did shrink. Water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Now, actually, I don't remember and all the boards did shrink part. All I remember is water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Kind of brought this up because it's the same thing we got going on with silver right now, and we got it going on with the physical silver markets. Silver everywhere, and I'm going to skip that boards did shrink part. Silver everywhere, and nor any silver to buy whatsoever. And that's kind of what we're seeing out there, just folks. Very unusual. The only time I've ever seen this lack of product availability in the wholesale and retail markets at this level, again, was the 2008 financial collapse. And it happened really fast. It happened fast and furiously. And prices of gold and silver are half of what they are right now, or less. So, oddly enough, I did see it back then. I saw super high premiums after the financial collapse. But again, it was just everything happened so fast. Deliveries were they were talking about deliveries on silver and gold products out to a couple months. But there was no immediate silver nor gold for sale. Everything was delayed delivery, and if people had immediate delivery, the premiums were just insane. We're seeing that same thing happen right now with gold and silver products. And who am I? Well, I've been doing this since 1977. I'm a second-generation dealer in rare coins and precious metals. Paper money, I do other things as well, but I know this stuff very well. And I understand the wholesale and the retail markets and the precious metals markets as well, and including the refinery part of it too, because I've been involved in all parts of that. And that's my expertise versus the other talking YouTube heads out there, is the length of time I've been doing this and my experience in it. And in my years, I don't even think in 1980 that I see premiums and delays and products go up so high. Maybe I did, I just wasn't paying attention because it wasn't really a crazy market. $50 silver in 1980, a lot of people say, well, silver hasn't hit $50 again. Well, you know, really for an inflation-adjusted dollar, to match that 1980 market, we'd have to see silver at $150, in my opinion, or more. I mean, we could argue how much more or how much less, but thereabouts. And we've not seen that. We've not seen that inflation-adjusted silver market like we did in 1980, but I think we are going to. I think there's a lot of parallels to what we saw in the 70s that we're seeing right now in the 80s. The decoupling of the dollar from gold, amongst other things. Well, meanwhile, let me get into prices here. Let me do a quick refresh here. It is the evening report, and cheers to everyone out there. Here we go. 1634.36. Gold trading in a low range, in the low to mid 1600s. Silver doing the same thing, except silver bopping a little bit below that $19 mark, not much for long, at 1928 and 1919. And platinum just really been, look, 926, 950, been hanging on to this above 900 market for quite some time. And I think platinum is, again, it hasn't been knocked below that $900 mark yet. But what have all these markets got in common? What does this price of gold, price of silver and platinum got to do? And I'm going to talk primarily about silver and gold. These are bullshit prices. These are bullshit paper prices. These markets are so screwed up. And the paper markets and the COMEX markets and the NYMEX markets and the LBMA markets are so frickin' broken, folks, that all they can produce are these ridiculous prices right here. 1919. 1634 gold, 929. Only a fool would sell precious metals at these levels. And let me tell you what we're talking about. Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Silver, gold everywhere, but not a drop to buy. And why? Why is there no silver and gold to buy right now? Because, well, there's a couple reasons. There's a big demand for it. And there's very little supply out there. But the main primary reason is because of the price discovery, where the price discovery is made in the COMEX, criminal CRIMEX, and the LBMA markets. It's broken. It's been so crooked for so many decades that they finally broke it. They broke it damn good as well. And that's exactly what you're seeing is broken prices. But meanwhile, like I said, if you went to gas stations nationwide and all the gas station the electronics in the gas station just showed 50-cent gallon gas, and everybody could pump 50. It's a bargain price. Even though it's broken, it's a bargain price at these levels, folks. Just keep stacking this stuff. You'll be far better off from it than hanging on to U.S. dollars. And I know we're going to hear the people that talk, oh, well, but, what's to say that, the people that are saying, what's to say this can't continue on forever? What's to say that they can't continue this forever? Are wrong, because how many people, including myself, explain why they can't keep this going on forever? Remember, physical is the dog. The paper derivative markets are the tail. For many, many decades, the tail has been wagging the dog, but at some point, when they screw up the supply and demand markets so badly like they have right now, it is going to just backfire in such a major way. And that's kind of what we're seeing, is we're seeing that the physical gold and silver and probably platinum as well, although I don't understand the mechanisms of how the platinum markets work and how they're manipulated, but I'm sure they are. Listen, if silver is badly manipulated like this, and gold is, and then platinum is, and oil is, and all these other markets. In fact, who is it? Tom Luongo, who I kind of like to follow on Zero Hedge and also on Twitter, seems to kind of point that out, that it's not just the silver markets and the gold markets, the oil markets, or was that BBL, Vince from BBL? One or the other, but both smart guys. Anyways, bargain, what do these prices have to do with anything? Nothing. These prices are just pure bullshit paper prices that give you an opportunity to buy these metals at dirt freaking cheap numbers, considering how bad things are out there economically, but nobody really wants to look. Everyone's head is in the sand economically, politically, and all this stuff. The truth of the matter is, folks, is that we're in such huge deficits in so many different ways. Spending deficits. We're in the decline of the buying power of the dollar in an accelerated fashion like we've never seen. We've got people out of control in Washington, D.C. and globally that just spend money they don't have. And it's not just one color party. It's both, anyways. I could go on and on and on, but meanwhile, just keep buying this stuff dirt cheap while you can. It's probably the safest thing that you own out there, and that's my personal opinion. They can take your real estate away from you by taxing you with it, hitting you with more insurance, and again, just taking away from you, even to the point that they could run a highway through your town and just say, hey, you don't own that anymore. So property, how safe is it? I guess you could say they could take your gold and silver away from you too, but that'd be much, much harder to do. Unlike land, you can pick up and take off with gold and silver. Not to mention, think about it, for 5,000 years, gold and silver has been a form of money. It still is today. It is money. The stuff in your pocket is not money. It's just basically checks or some kind of, again, another derivative, the dollar derivative, I guess you can call it. Gold, silver, and platinum, I'm going to say, is real money. It's been around for 5,000 years. You're never going to wake up and hear it went bankrupt. You're never going to wake up and hear it's worthless. It's not worth anything. Again, I guess I'm stumping for precious metals here, but it's true. Well, anyways, where was I going to go into? Shortages before I talk about yesterday's video. Let's get into an intervention here first. You know, folks, I've been looking at the prices of 90%. I know there's some of you out there that are still tempted to buy 90% and still tempted to buy Silver Eagles, but here, my intervention. Don't do it. Don't buy them. They're just freaking overpriced to, it's just ridiculous. Hang on, let me see. I think I put up, oh gosh, I'm already getting into what I was going to talk about, but let's pull up, who is it? SD Bullion, sorry. You get old, you start to lose it. SD Bullion, and I'm going to give SD Bullion love because, again, I think out of APMEX, JM, and SD is the most competitive out there as far as when it comes to silver products and gold products. It seems like they really try hard to deliver prices, good prices, and their services not too bad. However, with that said, I give them a lot of kudos and a lot of credit there, but I can sell it much cheaper. So if you're looking for gold, silver, platinum, and you live in South Florida, do not buy from SD Bullion, do not buy from APMEX or JM Bullion because I can beat their prices. Again, that's just me being competitive. They're great companies, don't get me wrong. So come and see me. If you live anywhere in the United States and you're buying more than 1,500 ounces of silver and more than 100 ounces of gold, I can also help you via telephone, old school way, using wires and other things. We don't have an online website. I'm not going to do that. That's not my gig. But again, I can beat SD, APMEX, and JM prices. All right, my advertisement's over. Meanwhile, let's take a look and see what in-stock silver is out there and what kind of numbers they're getting for stuff. And I also said the intervention. What's the intervention? Stay the hell away from Silver Eagles. Oh my God, look at the prices that they're getting. Hang on, let me go to Silver Eagles here. And it's not SD Bullion. They're not greedy dealers that are just charging more. SD's ponying up and paying more for these as well, but again, I'll pay more than they do. So, oh gosh, I got to throw that in there. And some folks say, why do you put SD on your shows? And I know some of you heard me say this 100 times, but you know, I respect this company. I respect SD, APMEX, and JM Bullion. I also respect Miles Franklin Group, and I think it's Group. But I can beat their prices, and if you're going to beat anyone's prices, who you want to beat? You want to beat the big, competitive, respected guys out there, and that's what I do, and that's why I give you my spiel here on my show. But what I can tell you to do, I don't see them saying, I don't see anywhere up here they say don't buy Silver Eagles. If I had a website, I'd put a big thing up here that said don't buy Silver Eagles. But then again, they got to make money. I think, are they a public company? I don't know, JM is, but they got to make money. They're not going to tell you to buy, not buy these things. But I'm going to tell you, don't buy Silver Eagles, folks. Look at the frickin' prices on these things. Even in quantity, $37 each. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. There's no reason. I'd debate anyone out there. I don't care what YouTube talking head is out there that wants to debate on this topic. Call me up. I'll do it. I don't care what YouTube talking head, but really, the folks out there that are claiming that yeah, you should buy American Eagles, you need to buy 90%. They're dead frickin' wrong, especially at these numbers. There's no good reason to buy it. 90%'s the same way. Take a look at the price of 90%. And if you have to buy Silver Eagles, I don't have that many. I can still beat the hell out of these prices, but I'm going to try my best to dissuade you from buying these things, unless you're buying them for a gift or you think it's pretty or you want a pocket piece to flip. 90%, same way. Was a great deal for a couple years. I kept telling my customers to buy 90%, buy 90%. You can get a great deal. Now it's a better sell. It's better to sell your Silver Eagles and your 90% right now and buy generics, even though generics right now are getting tough to get to, and there's delayed deliveries on those. I'll get to that in a moment. Silver, other silver. Let's see, 90% junk silver. Look at the multiplier on this. Let's see, is that a 100 bag? 100. Again, I can beat the prices that they're offering to sell this stuff for, but wow. Let's see, junk, $10 face, 22.4 times the face value, folks. That's got to be getting up to spot plus $10 or some crazy, ridiculous number. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Stay away from 90%. There's no good reason for you to buy it. In fact, I'm going to give a big sell. Sell, 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 90, sell, 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 eagles, silver eagles. And I don't mean just sell, get rid of them. Get rid of them, find someone that'll make you a great trade and buy yourself some kilo bars, 1 ounce bars, 10s, whatever you can find that's available right now for spot less $5 per ounce, and you'll put more silver in your pocket and let someone else buy this overpriced. Beautiful products, 90%, and silver eagles, but overpriced. Sell, sell, sell. Don't buy this stuff. What do you want to buy when it comes to silver? You want to stick with the cheapest premium products you can. And again, just to plug myself, I will beat all the prices you see here at SD Bullion as well as APMEX and JM Bullion. But let's take a look at what are they getting. Let's look at 1,000-ounce bars, all right? You know, I've been talking about 1,000-ounce bars for a while. When you see 1,000-ounce bars, ooh, they want to get rid of the 1,000-ounce bars. I don't blame them. They're hard to move and difficult to ship. And they hurt if they land on your feet. So, what a kidding. So does, believe me, a 10-ounce bar on your foot hurts. I've done it. 35.18. Let's see what they're getting for let me do this kilos. I don't want to do the conversion. Let's see what they're getting for a 978-ounce bar here. Ready? $978.
Here's what I found.
Oh, cheaper. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second here. Kind of lost my train of thought here. 20. There we go. All right, there's the price right there. 20,428 divided by 978.
The answer is approximately 20.8875.
20.88 per ounce. Let's do the math here. You guys probably, you smarties, I've already done in your head. 20.88 subtract 19.4.
The answer is 1.48.
$1.48. Oh wow! It looks like SD Bullion has lowered their prices on their their 1,000-ounce bars. If I did my math right, that's $1.48. For a little while, it was over that $2 range here. But they do say on sale right here, and I don't blame them. 1,000-ounce bars are tough to sell. Comex 1,000-ounce bars, but it looks like the premiums on 1,000-ounce bars has come down a little bit from the high where it was. Kind of stuck my foot in my mouth there. I was expecting it to be over that $2 mark, but again, they do have them on sale, and most dealers don't like to handle 1,000-ounce bars. I mean, they're just difficult to move around. They're difficult to ship, and a lot of customers. It's a very small customer base that buys them. Mostly the big whales out there. Let's take a look at something that most people buy here. Look at the price of 1-ounce rounds. Let's see here, $24.29. And what's the math on that? Let's do that real. 24.29. Oh, sorry, I did it backwards there. Let's do that again. Let's do 100 quantity. And again, she's listening. Let me do that. 24.99 subtract 19.38.
The answer is 5.61.
Looks like generic 1 ounces are $5.61 over spot, so certainly no great deal out there. Listen, I don't have any more 1 ounces available at spot plus 415. If you want 1 ounce available, if you want some 1 ounces, I can still pre-order them. Delivery time is 2 to 3 weeks out. I can get 1 ounce rounds at spot plus 415 on pre-orders only right now. We are sold out at that level here in the store. Again, pre-orders for spot plus 415 here in the store. And as you can see, they're well over $5 at SD Bullion on their 100 and more. And probably the same on the quantity right here. I can beat that $1,500 or 1,500 ounce quantity level as well. But folks, there ain't much out there when it comes to silver. It's pretty tough. If you take a look at in-stock silver, again, I'm not going to go through the whole website. You guys probably done it yourself if you checking prices out there. But the silver, it's just harder and harder to get. Delivery times are getting further and further out. As far as gold coins too, it looks like Eagles are up a little bit more. They're $10 higher than they were even a day or two ago as far as the wholesale and the retail selling prices, from what I can tell. Only a matter of time before they're out of gold Eagles, and you start seeing immediate delivery gold Eagles going into that stratosphere of 250 range or more. I mean, the silver Eagles can go to $37. Wow. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. If silver eagles go $37, and I'm sure gold eagles at some point are going to probably be spot plus 250 and over on the retail side, not on the wholesale buying. And I'm not advocating you buy gold eagles. Again, what's the best deal out there for gold? It is not gold eagles, folks, and it's not gold buffaloes. It's not maple leafs. It's still gold bars, even if you have to wait for them a little bit. I can beat Atmex, SD, and JM. Here I go again on their prices on gold bars. But spot plus $85 is still a good deal out there if your local coin store has gold bars available for that price. I know we do down here, but we are starting to see delays in deliveries as well, and even the pre-orders are getting bought up pretty fast. So a lot of weird stuff going on out there. You would figure with super low prices in gold, silver, and platinum that everybody, low prices would indicate nobody wants it, everybody sold it, everyone's selling it, nobody wants it, all right? No, there's just none available out there. Everybody wants it, yet the prices are low. And again, that's just proof, solid evidence that these markets are just broken. All right, well, let me get into yesterday's, or I guess Saturday's video, which is coming move to $50 silver and beyond. And I sincerely believe this as well. But everything I said, that's not a good thing to say, but, because it usually means that everything you said before that is not true. I believe that we're going to see a move to $50 soon and beyond, and there's no but with that. Exactly pinpointing that time, I can't tell you for sure. I wish I could. I'd make a big leverage play myself if I can. And no less, the title really, and the quote for the day was about plagiarism, and I kind of plagiarized this title from Ted Butler. That was Ted Butler's title for one of his newsletters that he just put out, The Coming Move to $50 Silver and Beyond. And what Mr. Butler explains is that that these markets, these artificially low markets, are so broken that it's really a big setup for much higher prices, and he believes that we're going to see a move far beyond $50. And I agree with that, and if you want to know more about what Ted Butler says, you can type in that title right there, and his article will come up, or you can watch my video where I also provide the link to his video as well. All right, let me get into the comments on the video from the other day, and what do we got going on here? Give me 1 second here. Sort by newest first. Sorry if you get dizzy. Close your eyes. Oh man, a lot of comments to go through. All right, let me take a sip here. I'd like to acknowledge and thank everyone that watches my video. Wayne, Eli, and all you other folks out there. ZZ, YZ, RDF, YW, 15. All you folks. If you're new to my videos, please hit that like and subscribe button and that bell up there. It'll let you know when my new videos come up. What's up, Wayne? Eli says, serious question. I live in the U.S., mainly stack silver and sometimes buy gold American Eagles, 1/10, I think, quarter ounce gold, but there's a trusted online dealer selling quarter ounce gold maples for $470. Would you buy the maple leaf gold even though you live in the U.S.? Yeah, there's, Eli, just buy. Listen, the one thing that, if I could sum up, and give someone like advice that would last them forever and be the smartest advice you could give them in a paragraph or a few short sentences, it would be buy the least expensive premium of a industry recognized product that you can. All right, if you do that, you'll never go wrong. So yeah, nothing wrong with Canadian products, nothing wrong with Swiss products, South African products, U.S. products. It's all about the price. Listen, if gold eagles and silver eagles were cheap enough, I'd be telling you to buy those, but they're not. They're not. So buy any products out there that have the least expensive premium that you can find for products that are industry recognizable. And I don't mean recognizable by your buddies or recognizable by what you've seen, but recognizable by the dealers out there that buy and sell these products on a daily basis. And if you're dealing with a good dealer, he'll tell you what those products are. Thanks for watching, Eli. Have a nice day. The way I see it, the increased prices is the increasing cost to buy retail silver products rising premium. The wholesale price seems to be still pretty low. what's happening, I think, right now, you're seeing some good spreads. I'm seeing some good spreads even in the wholesale markets between gold and silver bids. For example, the wholesale bids for 1 ounces may be 1.5, and I'm giving you the wholesale bids, okay? And this is delayed delivery bids as well. But the wholesale bids may be anywhere from as low as $1, as high as $2, maybe even a little bit higher on the bid side on 1 ounce rounds, and the selling side being probably as low as $2.75 and as high as $3.50, in that range on the sell side. And of course, dealers have to make money above that, and I'm talking about the wholesale numbers. And the spread is pretty wide there, but the problem is that a lot of dealers, instead of the stuff is not coming in over the counter. They're not buying the stuff over the counter. They're not buying it from other dealers. They're having to order it directly from the mints who are producing the stuff from 1,000-ounce bars. So a lot of these big companies out there that are running these bid and sell prices, they're not waiting for it to just walk in the door. They're doing pre-orders. So if they're doing these huge pre-orders that they're buying from the manufacturers, the distributors that are making these bars, and these pre-orders are done way ahead of time, and they've kind of know what they need and know what they've got coming in, then they're not going to have super large, I won't say super large, but their bid prices on a lot of these products aren't going to be really high, except in the case of Silver Eagles. And Silver Eagles are just crazy money. That's because the Mint has reduced the production of Silver Eagles. It's one of the most popular products out there, and I don't know. I just don't get the appeal and why people are buying them at these levels. It just doesn't make sense to me. Well, let me move along here. Thomas Seeger, great info. You don't swear enough about the manipulation. It's true. Thank you for the info. They use fear, and they're doing it with diesel. I just bought a diesel vehicle too, Linda. I couldn't believe it's like $5.25 to fill up down here. Yeah, you know what we do with these sex sites right here. First we read them. No, I'm kidding. Remove. Have a great weekend, you too. I hope you had a good weekend, Joe. Thomas Crompton says, if I get 50, I'll sell every piece of China currency because that's soup paper. Yeah, well, it's possible. My gosh, there's some porn sites out there. All right, Nick, what's up? Hey, great show again. Thanks for bringing up the Hunt Brothers. I thought they were just made pizza. Oh no, thanks, Nick. I kind of explained how the Hunt Brothers, what they did was not illegal, and how the Hunt Brothers kind of got screwed by the criminals at the COMEX markets and the bullion banks. No. With the Hunt Brothers, they played the game. The rules got changed on them. That's all. They went out and bought all the physical silver they could. They asked for silver deliveries in the COMEX markets, and they knew that there was a silver shortage out there, and that the COMEX was playing a big paper game, and that's exactly what they did. They forced that game, and COMEX changed the rules in the middle of the game. Not only that, my understanding is COMEX and the bullion banks had the Hunt Loan Brothers banks pull their loans that they were using to leverage this stuff. It goes really deep, but believe me, Hunt Brothers did nothing wrong. They played by the rules, and then all of a sudden the casino, COMEX, changed the rules, and regulators did nothing but allow them to do it, actually. I'd love to see the crook get theirs exactly, Bob Steiger. Can't argue with that. Peter Patterson is better to... No, there's another... there's a crypto porn ad. Better to invest now. Do these people really believe? Does anybody really fall for these stupid crypto ads? I mean, these crypto comments that are really just spammers. I can't believe that someone would, but maybe they do. Maybe that's why they still do them. The premiums are gold like 230. Yeah, they are, Steve. Wow. And that's true. Silver, gold eagles are up around that 235, and so are buffaloes. I expect more in 18 months, probably 80. Yeah, tough to say. All markets are rigged. True, silver dropped again today. Yeah, the paper bullshit price did drop again today. Again, what does that do? Not much, because premiums kind of suck right now as well. The market's broken. That's all. That's all you can say about these silver prices. It's broken, and if you can buy these broken prices, do it. I'm often told to sell my 90% for more silver, but I won't. Premiums just go higher. Rick, I'm telling you, Rick, sell your 90% for more silver. I mean, they may go a little bit higher, but take advantage of that premium and buy some kilo bars or 100-ounce bars or something that, where you can put $5 an ounce in your pocket, dude. You can go into put $5 an ounce in your pocket, or take that $5 an ounce that you're making and buy even more silver with it. Yeah, I do need to go fishing. Damn it, keep reminding me of that. No more bears. Yeah, well, yep. We're going to have more bears here in the bullshit paper markets. God, I hate saying that over and over. I'm so tired of talking about these crooks. Greedy. We have a spot price that set the price. They seem to, yeah, that's kind of what's happening out there, is that the prices are being set by the people that actually have the silver for sale. Again, silver everywhere, but not a drop for sale. And when it does become for sale, they want real money for it, and I don't blame them. Keep buying physical. We'll drain the comics. They won't have nothing in paper. That's probably true. I think they're at that point already. If you watch Coins for Amateur, he tells you how to use Twitter. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Not again. EF, what's up? Jeff Keller. New stackers, less people selling. 3 places to get a 10th ounce of gold. Wow. We have plenty of tents right now, so I'm pretty loaded up with tents if anyone needs them. Silver liner, you have a lot. Should I keep on stacking? Yeah, keep stacking. If they're going to keep keeping these prices at these stupid, low, ridiculous, crooked prices, and keep stacking at these crooked prices. Great. God, how many times did I say crook in this video? Well, less times than I said the F word. So, great video. For someone less than 30, how would you recommend we? Oh my God. I just got suckered in by a crypto. Now I know how they do it. It only took me a moment to see the 26 replies. Deals were just reduced a bit of massive premium, take a sale from another deal. Seeing it happen every day. Profit is profit. The most important thing is money. Reduce a bit of the massive premiums, take a sale from another deal. Well, I guess actually it's good actually that there's competition out there. Dealers should be competitive with each other. Competition gives the retailers out there an opportunity to buy at lower prices. And I do got to say that APMEX, JM, and SD Bullion, particularly SD Bullion of late, their prices have been really good. And here's my spiel: I'll beat their prices, you know. But anyways, yeah, I like competition. I think it's good. I think it's good for the industry. I think it's good for the retailers. I think it's good for wholesalers. You know. Yes, love this camera shot. It's been a long time in Hillsboro. Yeah, Hillsboro Inlet is very beautiful. The Boomer, long time stacker. Let's cut the crap. How many days can I watch videos about owning silver where they talk about the spot price? Try to explain why. When the comics are going to stop for whatever reason, silver will rise to real. Until then, we'll have to visit why is silver doing it. You kind of lost me there, Boomer, but I understand your frustration there. But it's going to take a giant shit on them at some point. I just don't know exactly when. I don't think any of us do. Thank you, Rude Awakening, and appreciate that. Enjoy the dream life. Same old story. You say everything's manipulated, so what happens when the price goes up? Yeah, the price is manipulated upward and downward. Enjoy the dream. The whole price discovery is just freaking screwed. But again, you know, if the price discovery of gasoline was screwed at 50 cents a gallon, if the price discovery of any other commodity out there was screwed super cheap, wouldn't you buy more of it? You know, again, that's the one thing that I like about the Silver Apes and the Wall Street Silver forums is that they have a clear understanding that these broken price markets, and they want it to stay broken longer because a lot of them are younger guys and they want to buy more and more at these super cheap prices. They understand that these markets are broken and that all these broken markets are doing is providing physical stackers an opportunity to stack more physical at super cheap prices. Lanny Caller, I'd love to go fishing myself, and I'd love to take you out as well. So those people can't argue with that. When the dollar's gone, silver go to 60 in one day. Emma Bean Kitty, HCCVO, crypto back, silver said Bitcoin. I believe plastic. Don't know much about that, and really don't follow crypto. Sorry about that. Michael Matthew, yeah, you can report them. I'm not sure you as terrorists, but they do seem that way. You know how to get me to click on a video, catchy title. Yeah, it was actually Ted Butler's title, so it wasn't mine at all. And I even kind of in my first, in my quote at the beginning of yesterday's video, I admitted that yesterday's or Saturday's video wasn't my title, it was Ted Butler's, and I stole it. Hey, Brian, know something interesting, your voice and accent like another YouTuber? Oh, okay, a lot of us handsome guys out there that have good voices. Thank you, NSPTYTY. Yep, tree climbers, that's true, can't wait, hurry, hurry. 400 ounce bars, $5 over spot. Yeah, I got them cheaper than that. For right now, I do. Again, products getting harder and harder to find out there, folks. Well, I think I'm going to call it quits. A Monday night video, not a lot to talk about. Coin says a bull for tomorrow morning. Let's see what happens. These prices are just stupid cheap. Keep stacking if you can, folks. Meanwhile, this is Brian Kuzma with Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals. We'll get there in a moment. First, let me thank all the Reddit Wall Street guys out there, you silver apes, you keep stacking, and you moderators. Thanks for allowing me to put my videos out there. And you can catch me on Twitter now. Don't know how to use it still. Making my way around, but got any questions? Ask me. I'll eventually get to it and answer you personally on Twitter. Looks like Musk bought this system too as well, so I guess you can ask me some more controversial questions. Well, anyway, it is Brian Kuzma with ConciergeBullion.com. If you live anywhere in the continental U.S. and you're buying more than 100 ounces of gold, more than 1,500 ounces of silver, call us at Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals. We do business over the phone, personal attention on a personal basis, one-to-one. We also do bank wires and secure shipping. Again, over 1,500 ounces of silver, over 100 ounces of gold. If you live anywhere in South Florida, come by and see us at our brick and mortar store, which is Commercial Rare Coins and Precious Metals in beautiful Lauderdale by the Sea. We're open 10 to 4 Mondays through Fridays. We can sell you anywhere from $1 worth to $1 million worth of gold, silver, and platinum. And as you know, we do advertise to beat APMEX, ST, and JM Bullion on their reasonably priced products. Well, that's it, folks. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and let's see what happens tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Bye now.